A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 19, verses 16 to 22. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. Another day, a man stopped Jesus and asked, "Teacher, what good thing must I do to get eternal life?" Jesus said, "Why do you question me about what's good? God is the one who is good. If you want to enter the life of God, just do what He tells you." The man asked, "What in particular?" Jesus said, "Don't murder, don't commit adultery, don't steal, don't lie. Honor your father and mother, and love your neighbor as you do yourself." The young man said, "I have done all that. What's left?" "If you want to give it all you have got," Jesus replied, "go, sell your possessions, give everything to the poor. All your wealth will then be in heaven. Then come follow me." That was the last thing the young man expected to hear, and so, crestfallen, he walked away. He was holding on tight to a lot of things, and he couldn't bear to let go. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. I am Father Joseph Matthew, and this is Coffee with God. Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 19, verses 16 to 22. You lack one thing. We are unable to pay off God. Our spiritual practices, prayers, and fasting should not be done in hopes of receiving a particular blessing or miracle from God. Instead, they should be ways to strengthen our connection with the Lord. Nevertheless, there are many individuals who mistakenly think that eternal life is a price for their good deeds. In today's Gospel, Matthew uses the story of a young man to express the prevailing belief that doing good deeds to please God would secure a place in heaven. However, Jesus corrects this belief by emphasizing that eternal life is a gift from God. Interestingly, this is the first time the phrase eternal life is mentioned in the Gospel. In the subsequent discussion, this phrase is further elaborated as the kingdom of heaven. The young man is a representative of the restlessness of the youth. He believes he complies with all the commandments, yet remains dissatisfied. Jesus understands his inner struggle, the restlessness of the human spirit until it finds its creator. 3 centuries after Jesus, another wealthy young man would echo the feelings expressed in the Gospel, saying, "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they find rest in you." Saint Augustine of Hippo, after enjoying all the worldly pleasures, recognized the emptiness of his life. Worldly pleasures and their attractions lead to further frustrations and sadness. The young man was in search of the meaning of life, and therefore he asks, "What shall I do to eternal life?" St. Augustine was also in search of happiness in life, and finally, when he comes to realize the meaning of giving up all that the world offers, he enters into the joy and peace that God alone could provide. Now, the question that we should ask ourselves is, how much am I willing to give up?